Oh my god, this is so much fun! Let's do it. Oh my god, am I gonna do the quest as the Sauron? Will Sauron actually appear in the cutscene? Oh, dang.
This is your home, Mulaney. Paimon can't wait to have a...
Ooh, surfboards. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be an actual Sauron in the. There's gonna be an actual Sauron in the cutscene.
Dipping the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Oh yeah, this is the Nation of Hot Springs. I remember that from Inazuma.
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Wow,
Wanna go to
rest and relaxation. She really meant it.
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Wow, it's so lively.
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating. Now, let me show you around. Shochiqui Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options, but I recommend starting with the real highlight around here.
What's
the Hot
that?
Springs, of course.
Hot Springs.
Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits.
Wait,
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get shake.
Who's interrupting her? Oh.
Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Were you taking these two to the hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to him is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natland, so
yeah.
Hi.
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina during the pilgrimage.
Wow.
Is that true?
News travels fast. I literally just fought her.
this close to winning.
I literally just did the story quest for her.
Definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for a dip in the hot. Oh, wait. You'll need swims.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Rule.
There's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Don't pee in the water.
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the
Trial?
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past. So now we have an unwritten rule. All outland. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict?
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can
You
never
never
be too careful. Besides,
Okay.
That sounds dangerous.
exactly. There will be
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny.
She has a
I'm going to the
pyrovision.
artificial spring in a bit, and if I
Relax.
much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye?
I love how much effort they put into these characters, who probably won't end up being playable
How many times
characters.
have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again.
Oh, run! Stop right there! Ugh, you
Her haircut looks kind of weird.
Energy.
It's the kind of hair you'd see like on a
She's a
guy.
legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natland's most renowned warriors. Famous for her love of, she referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies.
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
Imagine all
It's
David.
just, during battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster. The doctors managed to save her life, but they made abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars. Paimon had no idea she was so seriously...
That's normal. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial spring. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie...
Great. I forgot I was still the Sauron. This is so funny.
Oh, I see. That's a great idea. I like it.
See, I told you that Chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marikau. You three seem particular.
Oh, Mualani! You're back. Who are these two?
This is the Traveler and Paimon.
That kid is literally wearing a costume.
I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but
Oh, what a coincidence!
See?
We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement, I'm sure you know the one. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every...
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge surprise party?
I hate that idea.
Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too.
Of course.
I bet she'll be
How
upset
can you
for
even
some
think of
reason.
pulling this off without me? I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot.
Of course! Take your time. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you... And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't...
You got it, Chief. We'll keep it...
All right, we're off then.
Ooh, this area looks pretty nice.
I'm also gonna head out. Huh?
Goodbye. I really like the amount of effort they're putting into random NPCs. It's
Oh, I
awesome.
arranged swimwear for you guys, by the way. Come on, I'll show you to the changing room.
Oh my god, we're gonna see Traveler shirtless? Wait, I forgot this thing again. Change into the outfit. Mualani prepared. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna change back into anything else. I'm gonna stay a Sauron forever. I'm gonna stay a Sauron forever. Ugh. I don't care how long it takes. Oh wait, where am I going? Come on, get up. There we go. Oh my god, I want to see Paimon's bathing suit. Okay.
Yeah, it's so nice. Steam is
Oh my god, thank god nobody's listening in.
The first time I came to the hot springs,
Wait a minute, he has
there was
a
no
really
effect
long
whatsoever.
ponytail? I never
I
noticed
had
that.
such a little ball of energy.
Wait a
The
minute,
moment
she had
my parents
pigtails.
went, I ran off to the high temperature pools. It's actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were
I don't remember his
absolutely
hair being that
frantic,
long.
looking for me all over until finally they saw my head
Oh, there she
slowly look out
comes.
from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural, so feel free to go for a swim.
Okay.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on
Oh
us?
wow, it's nice to see them relaxing every once in a while.
Of course.
What are those
And
cookies?
I'm glad you
Oh,
listened.
they're Saurons.
I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Sora's crackers and grain
Why are I'm wondering why her hair is in ponytails.
Thank you.
Well, I did.
That looks
Very few
so.
young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully to bathe
His head
in
looks
hot
really
springs.
big. Is that just me? His head looks really big
As
for his
such,
body.
Swimming around the pool is
In this shot.
disruptive and
Hey,
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the... Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. That better not happen again. With
I didn't think you were the type to do that.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water. Not my best.
Drink milk and.
Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too.
I'm fine. Just a bit.
Looks like you two certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of
We'll help too. Tia's been really kind to us.
Snacks and tonics. We're supposed to help each other out.
We feel bad
otherwise.
Well then, the more. All right, we should get going.
Well, let's organize the best hot spring gathering I've
ever
ever
seen.
seen. Did it say every scene? Meet up with Maru Cow and the others. God, I'm having such a hard time pronouncing names. Oh, thank God, it's not far. Oh, I didn't know it could do that. Cool.
Mualani! But you're important guests.
We want to do our part.
All right. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out and get some
Cloth,
cloth,
wood, and
wood,
decorations
and
and that.
decorations.
Oh god, it'll be my task,
This
isn't
enough
it?
for 20 or 30 people? Bulk purchases.
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what's about.
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it.
Go to the market street to buy necessary goods. Oh wait, I'm going in the wrong direction. Thank God it's not far. It's literally right here.
Hey there, Yellowfast. Hope this is well. If it isn't Mulan, that's right. Well, it wouldn't be a competition if every here. It's all on the list. Quite a sizable. Wow, that's right. Keep this between us for.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the decorations on the house, and I'll give you 20% off the cloth and wood.
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it, or it's gonna go moldy.
All right.
Wow, that was amazing, Mulani.
All in a day's work. By the way, Yellowfast, are these 2 stones for sale?
Interested? They won't come cheap.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Nope.
I suck at haggling. I can't do it for the life of me. I have too much anxiety for that. Gina likes little trinkets.
I'll hold on
Yeah.
to them for now. It'll be a nice little.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check, make sure nothing's missing.
Let me see.
That's on 7 years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe. Atea saved my brother's life. She never asked for anything in return, but I could never forget what she did for my family that day. So, send
Oh, we will. It's gonna be. Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked too.
I would hope so. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff. We set it down near the king.
All right then, roll up your sleeves.
Actually, why don't you 2 take a break? I'll handle it from here.
Just say the word.
I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall over here, and the snacks and drinks can go.
Okay. Ooh, wow, they actually
So, what do you
decorated
think?
it
Not
really
bad,
nice.
right?
It looks amazing.
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so not to mention this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long.
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amina set up those patrols to guard against.
I see. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, pile on. You must be tired too.
I really like the story quest so far. It's a good blend of like fighting and relaxing at the same time. It's just so. Oh no! What happened to my Sauron? I'm not a Sauron anymore. I reverted back to normal. Turn to the inn to rest. Okay, and then where is it? Okay, then I'll just teleport waypoint right beside it. I think the either the Fatui or the Abyss, they're going to like compromise the rock or whatever it is that gives the people their ancient names, and they're
Alright, this is it.
gonna mess with it.
Sleep, okay?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I see this story going.
My mind's exhausted.
I could be
We
wrong.
went all over the place today. Anyway, we need to be.
Oh, they're being attacked by the Abyss.
Mulani? What's going on? Where did all...
It's the Abyss. Harper, come with me.
See, it's a good mix of action and relaxation.
One moment. I'll be right there.
Okay, welcome to.
That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your. Hang in there. We're here to help.
Where? Oh, here they are.
Show me with grace.
I'll obliterate them.
Have they been contaminated by the abyss?
No, they are the abyss. Destroy them!
Thank you.
Die! Talk to Muelani. And where is she? Okay.
We've cleared out most of the monsters. It looks like we're still in for a long night, though. Let's go ask Amina.
Where the... Lightning? Wonder if that's part of the story. The lightning. Or if this area is just naturally has a lot of lightning.
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to
Where'd they come from
the east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but we don't have enough manpower to take it down.
I'm standing right
An
here.
abyssal pylon?
A kind of gate created by the abyss. One that allows monsters from the Night Kingdom. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the end will...
Exactly.
Okay.
We'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon.
Of course! On behalf of the...
Let's go. There's no...
Oh, get away.
All hail!
Ha, we'll get obliterated.
I don't see any more monsters, so...
These attacks happen...
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes. Besides, the abyss doesn't care how difficult... Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
They're retreating.
You're right. Mualani, wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
Location of the abandoned spring.
What? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there. Atea, what are
She
you doing?
ruined the surprise.
Where's...
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing is long gone. I was in a hurry, so it's not my best.
Stop talking for now. That
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
Hikueru?
Mulani.
Atea took care of it, but she's injured.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits?
Wait, no.
Oh, she's gonna be like Dunyarzad, isn't she? She's just gonna disappear.
Atea!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today. It couldn't be more obvious that you were hiding something. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you, you have to choose them?
What an ungrateful loser.
Oh, forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better. Then we can have
Croak
a
already.
and I'll help you make whatever you want, okay? You just...
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
Oh my god, flashback!
What? The crystals...
We can purify her.
I also came across a teardrop.
Atea! Atea!
Yeah, let me try.
Wait, what do you mean?
Even though she was so rude to us.
What is this? Some sort of...
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Atea! Yes, thanks to the Traveler.
Yes, I'm quite talented.
By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. That didn't injure you in any way, did it? You're sure? Good.
Thank goodness.
This party better be for me. I fixed her up. I saved her life. I should be the one having a party.
Alright, everyone,
Throne
head
for me.
back and get some rest. We'll meet here to celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the abyss. And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make it an occasion to remember.
Woohoo! Party.
Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
I almost forgot you had that ability. You used to bet.
That was some quick thinking, Traveler.
Sense something. Remnants of that power have existed from her body within years of corroding from the inside. Into that power, but it's already deeply ingrained within her organs, leaving her as frail as a dried leaf in the wind.
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself.
We think Auntie Atea's ill.
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the...
Hello? Traveler?
Shut up, Paimon.
Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can bear.
So she was essentially committing suicide? It's fun. And they're all dancing and bopping along. Is she standing on water? Oh.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot none of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days.
Who? Me?
No, that
Yes,
kid.
you. Come on.
Hey,
Just going to. You have fun.
all right.
Mualani,
Yeah?
you've gotten so tall. You know that. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea,
Oh
what's
my
going
god,
on?
she's gonna die, isn't she?
Traveler, did something happen?
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But the hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh,
Mualani?
that better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
She was so rude about the drinks.
You want to know something? Recovery? You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand.
Oh my god, she's so depressing.
I lived with regret, but yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Seeing you out there, even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death,
So
I
depressing.
understand. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and
good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me?
Is it her...
A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while
I thought
I'm
it'd
still
be her
alive,
vision.
but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took
Why would
it
you
off.
give it to the Archon and not Mualani?
Just tell her it embodied.
don't worry. Woman,
Ooh, that's a pretty tower.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach?
Even on the verge of death, she's still complaining and she's still complaining and bossy. Ugh. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. It's around 4 a.m.
Life is a journey.
Yeah. I hardly knew you. It's like Dunya's odd. I hardly knew you, and thank God the quest start is right
Feels
there.
like a whole new Paimon after. Still, spending time here with the Kaholosaurs are so nice and so. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious.
What was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing
Yep, that's her.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last?
Like a
Glad
baby.
you like it. I was thinking of taking
Ooh,
you
sea
guys out to do
fishing.
some sea fishing.
Hey, Mualani!
Wonder if actual fishing is going to be part
Yeah?
of the quest.
What do you need?
The team sent out to find
And Kachina? Is
Kachina
Fell in battle.
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning.
Exactly. She deserves.
Alright, thanks for letting me know.
Oh my god, so she died? So grim.
She sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for me.
Something's gonna happen.
Milani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seemed like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. Is there really, nothing?
At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss, but through our long history of 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tibet. That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time, and Natlan was the worst affected of all.
Wow.
It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground.
Yeah, all the tribes suffered.
Designed for a specific tribe.
So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe.
We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, we now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom. And has the capacity to...
And that's how it became so dangerous and...
Yes. And that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to the...
Every battle, every sacrifice is Empress' responsibility. But I believe we will be. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know.
You can do
We
it.
have to. Not only for ourselves, but anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not...
Ooh, we're starting the next quest. Aw, she was the only one who died.
Whoa, this place is dead.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from bad. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes to...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Can he eat you?
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I'm...
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up his sleeve, by the way.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
I have a feeling we're not anywhere close to being
Someone will come
done.
out and recite a eulogy. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. Let's go somewhere higher up.
We're probably going to meet all the different characters, and we've only met like 3. We haven't talked to Chaska or Janssen or the Archon. Ugh.
Warriors of
It's already been
Netherland,
about 3 hours.
heed the... We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew along, those who...
Yes, yes.
That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Is that the sacred flame? Enough of the ceremony. Oh, I have to press.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
Knew something would happen.
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
What's going on?
This has never happened.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly,
Oh, it's this
Team
guy again.
Sacrifice the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The ode rekindles all victors. We witnessed it countless times.
He had something to do with it. I know it.
Since the
He's
Archon
salty
couldn't
he
fight
lost.
Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YM recognize someone like her? Even if she was on the winning team.
How dare you insult a hero of Natland like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mulan. There's no point arguing with the...
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natland, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone.
Redditor.
Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true.
He sounds like a
She wasn't
Redditor.
revived. It must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the Wyab interpret victory in different ways?
See? The Fatui or the Abyss compromised the
Girl didn't
Wyab.
look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No, she's been
It
waiting
does
for this
sound
moment
like
for too
her,
long.
knowing how much she complained and whined.
No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, we don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an
Fine. We'll find out what happened.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate to prevent further casualties. I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No, but doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly.
No!
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My
Give her
friend
the thing.
Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come...
We should join.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Wow,
Rest
she knows we're
assured,
here.
everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Yeah, she already knew about us.
I believe she did. Let's go.
Well, I still have 15 minutes left. Sure, I can do one more quest.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina, there's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the odor...
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's
Oh,
correct.
thank God.
Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to...
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew if it came whenever we sat down together, exhausted.
Her eyes are shaking like crazy.
She would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her, and we supported her every step of the way. Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over...
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give, but please, hear what I have to say so I can at least... Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
The YOP.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame.
Oh.
The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be, but if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. The raw truth can be cruel. But
what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kenichi, I dare say it's not as simple.
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to.
You're saying it does...
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring my...
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not either way. There will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss want. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them, to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. I understand your anger.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second.
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious...
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually... Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of you can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred...
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very...
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue...
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
I promised her she'd have the chance to learn from me.
Then also the Masters of the... If we can find Kachina's ancient name, then comes the hard part. You need to visit... Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way, however. Know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you.
It's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss...
I'm feeling scared?
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyam. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribe.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can. Besides, you're the ones helping me. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Yes, I'm pretty amazing.
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
But looks like we're really making a name for ourselves.
Things were pretty complicated at the start.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
You know a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. Ideally, this would be the perfect night.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea's wound, it embodies fun.
I didn't think this day would
The
come.
flames of our life. I can feel them. Okay.
If things were different, the two of us, but don't worry.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all...
You're right. Even now, the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive thing stand. The pilgrimage is the Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan. And Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct...
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's... But if I said nothing at all, they would have...
Another simple choice. The latter...
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right... Let's go. There's still...
You mean?
Yes.
Well... now we're going to the Night Kingdom to save Kachina.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike, so until our heroes are...
But that can only last so long. I think we...
Don't let desperation cloud. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to do all we can do.
Even so, for you to make this...
If not me, then who? I possess great strength. But I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Don't think I'm gonna pull for Maviuka. I don't know yet.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Lots of action. It's Capitano! Oh my gosh! He's here!
Force to be reckoned with.
First,
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
oh dang! They're gonna fight.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. There are flames to the talking!
So he's a cryo user? Sorry about that. 5 more minutes. Hope this ends soon. Oh dang, looks like they're evenly matched. Love the action. Ooh. So this guy is even stronger than the doctor. He fled.
Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the...
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis, but I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of event. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Seat Love.
Of course. I'll head out right now.
Yes. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path
Oh my
that leads
God.
to our nation's future.
Oh my god, there's only a minute left! Can this end quickly? Like, oh my gosh. I have to like skip the dialogue or whatever.
Is everything okay?
Come on, end. Or else I'm gonna have to watch the whole thing again.
Just lamenting. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Come on. Yes, we're jumping right back into it.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emma really hopes nothing goes wrong. Someone admiring the scenery. Hello there, are you Kichana?
That's me. Did you need something?
Wow, his voice is so deep.
What? You're saying you... No, if you really think about it.
Are you?
Everything's fine. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name.
Your friend? Oh!
Yes, but I...
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping us...
Then we're agreed.
That's a stone? Okay, can you stop looking at it and say something?
See. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood.
Wow, you got all...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up.
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom.
Oh, I see.
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian.
I have so many.
Once we bring
So
the
many
ancient
chunks.
names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only...
Gotcha!
Oh wait,
let's split up.
no.
See that clearing?
I'm confusing them for iron chunks. I don't have obsidian.
You can sense it.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need.
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you. Hang on,
Okay, great. So we have to get materials to build a net. So hooks and something else. Okay, well, please make this easy.
Hello. Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for
The whole thing?
deal?
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by... Alright. That's everything.
Now we need the obsidian.
Oh, thank God, that was easy. I thought we were gonna like have to haggle like how we did with Dory and the Sumeru quest.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a
It's a small piece.
Is that the...
Why don't we just break it into two?
Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything is going
I know, it's just...
Oh my God, you jinxed it.
I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his... Kachina always carried...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust.
What if one of them was
I'll
fake?
take 3. Here you go. By the way, how's he doing?
Do you know what happened between...
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night. But I don't know. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a... 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant, but on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama... The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would... It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters, and Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, you're not wrong. But I've tried convincing the Abyss has caused so much suffering.
I hate this guy's
And
voice.
some wounds never heal. Anyway,
Great, let's do it.
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina. Go ahead.
Are you seeking for friends, Ancient?
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't if I had been there. I've always blamed myself for what happened.
But the Pyro Archon said all life was...
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. All right, let's get to it. Make sure you prepare
I like how
yourself.
easy everything is. It's just like, oh, we need some hook ropes. 30,000 more. We have them.
Fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Guess we have to collect them. Something's gonna appear and attack me. I knew it! What did I just say?
Sorry.
She died. Continue collecting fragments.
Not long. We're getting close.
Oh, here. Come on, give it. And where are the other? Oh. More monsters. Oh, guess not. Thank God. Well, are we opening this portal or what?
Quick, take it. I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just
No, don't save him.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting...
I knew we shouldn't have saved his friend.
The Abyss is corroding his body.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Yeah, why don't we purify him? While he's doing that to help buy him time. Yes, thank God.
Watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
Not as strong as me. I'm just spamming. Did I save him?
This power.
Oh, it's too much. We're running out of time.
No! We can't wait any longer.
Pull away. I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible.
In that case, we have no choice.
Kill him!
Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looks like the spirit speaker's
Is that blood?
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we...
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your...
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name. Vichama!
He's fine.
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no... And now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences.
Huh? What's that?
He found it.
Hey, Malko. Not enough to swing a sword.
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. Pisak. Maybe you're right, Vichama. I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, but it also brings...
Sorry about
with it
that
an
noise.
even deeper pain.
A deep.
Malko was always the type to put on a brave face.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
these years,
Vichama.
I'm fine.
Okay, great.
But once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable. If I could do it all over again, I would that way. Even if there are critical junctures, that's something.
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and control. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're... and apologize for
We're going back to
destroying the
Wayna.
spirit
He's
speaker's
the
stone.
traitor.
We had no choice, though, so he'll probably...
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
I think you know exactly
She
what
looks
I'm
pretty.
trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one... They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here.
Wow. She looks pretty.
My apologies, everyone.
I'll be just a moment.
Who's that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't... It's not really my story to tell, but she was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. That strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her.
For some reason,
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska's...
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights, eventually she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from.
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care.
Well, technically,
Again with you. We agreed, didn't we? There are
Oh my
4
God.
levels of danger.
The little
If you're not
sister is
Archon,
annoying.
You can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to
Shaska's
level
an
3
adult.
situation is
She can make whatever
so
decision she
dire,
wants.
there's absolutely no alternative.
Yeah, whatever.
Trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I
She's so whiny.
what do you mean sneak into the place?
She's so naggy.
I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing.
You feel like he went back on his word.
Oh,
This is important.
you don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I.
All right, whatever.
You. What do you mean?
Time out. Is this one of
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to
But
Kajit?
the person you become when you lose control.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
She's annoying.
Koichi!
So, you're really.
Then support me.
So, that's it.
You two are...
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by...
Really?
You know, I said that very thing. It's not my place to get involved. But I will say that...
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with this, according to Kenichi,
About that.
ceremonial artifact. So it'd be safer to...
If only Tongue was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Ladder.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
It's broken.
I see. Sounds
I mean, it
like
looks
an
fine
urgent
to me.
situation. Still, Citlale's going to be a nightmare to deal. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom.
We're back.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name too!
I love when they say the line that I say.
Complicated.
The Fatui again? We can't go
But
anywhere.
what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your.
That's why Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but still. All you need to do is focus.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. You're in.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track.
It's like a storage area.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that a Tea's tower?
Good eye. This.
I've never seen this.
Wonder if the Gnosis is in here.
There's so many.
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts, and physical items to a farm. Now, if you're curious about an item.
Alright, we'll have a...
Oh my god, I wonder if we're gonna see the Gnosis.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must...
That's right. It belongs to a legendary he and I met in a tavern. He told in his eyes.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he managed to kill the fish, but can a fisherman clean?
Well, I'm on
That was my answer. In the end, he...
Wait, that means...
Maybe we can go ahead.
Ooh, fishing event in the near future. New quest. Oh, it's it's probably 5. So I probably okay, well I have encounter points, but I'm just gonna do the I'm just gonna do the main story. And
the powder still needs some time to set. Well, what do you?
Yeah. Does every item hold?
That's right. The items in my collection actually demonstrate the truth. Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different thing. Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your exactly, even at the end of your journey, the things you take out a portion of that. The future is the same way. Of course, there are those with the power.
I don't understand what they're saying.
Humanity excels at living in the present. But too often, well, the pilgrimage, and then only by uniting the people of Natlan across to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended, namely a framework, by holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory in this land.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules.
Sorry, there was a bug.
Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas.
Your sister is so... I was having a hard time thinking it really doesn't look like there was anything special.
A little late for that question.
Sorry!
No matter what others may say, becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. My father made the most delicious stew. So my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would. One time, we didn't close the door securely. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children.
She's a lot calmer than I thought she'd be.
Wow.
Oh, enough of the anecdotes.
Isn't that what, as the Archon?
Well, what happened to her?
I believe she ended up working anyway. That's enough about me. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Thank God. Place her ancient name. Well, let's do it. Oh, please don't tell me they're gonna do that whole humming thing.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through ancient name.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina!
Huh? I'm not seeing things.
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us.
Everyone, you have to listen to me.
Don't bring me back.
I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong.
I knew it. Didn't I call that the YOB is being affected by the abyss? I knew someone would take it over.
But then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The YM saved me, even though its power is weakening. So the Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, so I keep hearing these...
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. All you need to do is stay safe and...
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to... I've never been stronger, special at all, really.
Oh my god, she's still whining and complaining and self-conscious. Come on.
Find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
Okay, sounds good.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but you're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you. All you need to do is place your trust in us. Just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close, we can't call it quits.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you.
I know.
Alright, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. That face you just made. Don't tell me.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon.
Don't.
The more people,
She's so much of a worrywart.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter
that, won't.
I hope not.
Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society after the...
So these are Saurian ruins?
I think she meant actual dragons.
You mean like the elemental sovereigns?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows if these ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in...
So what you're saying is...
We're not in for an...
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle.
What?
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
Wow, my characters are low on health. Oh my god, there's a chest.
Looks like the road ends here. How should we get across?
Now I really have to check.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? I thought
I
you were a
agree.
warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Natlan's popular sports. And I don't
Chest.
just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
Sorry, checking if there's chests.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before.
Let's go. Show no mercy.
You're toast!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
At the frying pan, let the world collide!
Wonder if there are any chests in this area. Okay, guess not. Whoa.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
One with nature. Strike. Clouds high. The birds call.
No touching.
This is long overdue.
Time to shine. Strike a pose.
What is all this? Okay, I guess I just go. Like, okay, and then I can enter. Oh, and then it just does it for me. Can I go under?
As one with wind and cloud.
Die! Oh damn, I only have 15 minutes. What does this thing do?
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
What do you mean, Paimon? you don't climb, you float. You fly. How do I... Oh, okay. We made it.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this.
We actually have to go in. Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before
Push her.